My friends, what's going on, guys? My name is Kai. Welcome to my channel. Listen, I've talked a lot on my channel about having nightmares, and I want to open up about another one. Maybe I can get some of your opinions on it because it's really bothering me. Guys, my nightmares over the last couple weeks have been so out of control that I've just been sleeping all day. I've just been sleeping all day and all night. I don't know what to do because I'm so exhausted from these dreams that I keep having, but I need to sleep. I don't know what to do. So, guys, let me tell you about the one that I'm having this time. So I'm on a train, right? And on this train, we're driving, and nobody on board knows where we're going. Nobody knows. But we all know something terrible is going to happen to us. So, we know this because in the train, it's about 20 cars long, and about 5 of them are passenger cars, and the passengers are crammed in there like sardines. Like there's beds on the floor, it's gross. They're packed in there like sardines. And then the other 15 cars are all different forms of torture and indoctrination and stuff like that. So we'll be driving, and the only thing that we're driving past is a forest. It's just a forest from both sides, and we keep going. And one by one, we keep getting called into these rooms, and we come back with these like horrific injuries or weird things, like somebody had the base of their spine taken out. Some guy had a lobotomy botch, and then the pick got stuck in his nose, so he just walked around with the pick sticking out of his nose. Basically what I'm trying to say is every single one of these train carts has some level of torture in it, and it's really scary for me because I've been through a lot of medical things, you know. If you're a fan of mine, if you've watched any of my channel, you'll know that I'm a cancer survivor. And when I had cancer, I had a lot of intrusive things happen to me. I had a feeding tube, I had a catheter, I had a whole bunch of awful things. And I've told the story, one day I actually threw up my feeding tube, so they had to pull it out of my nose. It was horrific. But these are the things that I dream about, and if it's not that, sometimes like there's this one train cart, and it's just a computer, like it's a sterile room, kind of like an Apple store, which is crazy because the rest of the train is like a disaster. But in this room, it's like sterile, there's a computer, and they want you to just go on social media while they like scream at you, and it's just weird. Guys, I don't understand what the problem is. I'm a relatively happy person in my life, you know. I've beaten cancer, I've beaten addiction. Well, I haven't beaten addiction, nobody beats addiction, but I'm doing really, really well. I'm coming up on 500 days sober, and I just feel terrible because I can't sleep properly. And then when I do sleep, I just have nightmares. So, guys, I don't know what's going on with this train. I don't know where we're going. If I dream about it again tonight, I will let you know. These kind of dreams I have over and over and over again, so I'm sure there's going to be a beginning, middle, and end. But as of right now, we're driving down a forest. The trees are huge, though. The trees are like maybe 400 or 500 feet high. They're huge. And we're driving, and we have no idea where we're going, and by one we're being tortured, and it's just awful. So, if you guys have ever had any experiences with dreams like that, I would love to hear about it. If you guys have ever had medical stuff done, like if you've ever lived through cancer, or if you've lived through multiple surgeries of something, is that something that bothers you? Is that something that gives you nightmares? The thought of having needles put into you, or catheters, or feeding tubes, or breathing tubes, like, is that something that sticks with you? Because now, I beat my cancer almost 10 years ago, and it still bothers me so much. So, I would love to see if there's any light at the end of the tunnel. Other than that, guys, I am German too, so I think that there's definitely maybe some guilt that I have in being on a train in German. I don't know. It's just not a good feeling for me. Either way, that's about it. That's all I have for tonight. I want to let you guys know that I'm going to start having some fun on the channel, and I'm filming a parody video of a HelloFresh ad. I think you guys are going to like it. And tomorrow I'm filming another interview with an addict. So guys, please stick with me. I am trying my best, but I'm going through a little bit of a rough patch at the moment, but I really appreciate it if you just stick with me. Alright? Guys, that's about it. Wherever you are, please be safe, please be sober. If you're not sober, totally fine. Totally fine. Just be with good people. Make sure you have a ride home. That's about it. I'm tired, guys. It's almost midnight here. I'm gonna get going to bed. But other than that, I hope you have a nice night. Alright? Bye, guys.